Bill came up from Davie to help us taste some mangoes today. So unfortunately, fortunately you have a lot of mango trees, but unfortunately this was not a particularly good year for you and your mango trees, right?
That's right. It was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, the weather was really not good for most of the places that I know of. Like I heard that one of the groves had 20% production, but you might have had even less than that.
Yeah, less than 20%.
Yeah, just amazing. So I'm hoping that you're ready to eat some mangoes.
I am.
You've been deprived all mango season
Especially
here.
the varieties actually I have. I haven't had those this year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that Jakarta.
Okay, well, I guess we will start with Jakarta then.
Okay.
It's such a beautiful color. The skin is just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
So there you are. Oops. There we go.
Beautiful.
It's a rather juicy fruit. Big and gorgeous and tasty. Hopefully this one lives up to its reputation.
Cheers. Mm. Very juicy.
Whenever I taste Jakarta, how to describe the flavor, when I try to describe the flavor, I usually come up with, well, it really tastes like Jakarta.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very smooth fruit, juicy. It's got, like a certain tang to it that Jakarta has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's easy to identify.
It's got a rich flavor, but like there's a bright side to it too. It's just got a very balanced mango. I don't know.
Very nice.
I'm sorry, I'm doing all the talking, so you just go right ahead.
I don't know anybody that doesn't like the Jakarta. Everyone that I've seen tasted that, it's high on their list.
I was thinking that you only were friends with people who like Jakarta.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So.
Yep, that was very nice to taste that.
All that juice, we gotta have a little something to.
That was nice to taste the Jakarta. Isn't one of the pollinating parents on that Bombay?
Supposedly it's a Bombay Kent cross.
Bombay Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just about everything I've ever tasted that's got Bombay in it, I think I like.
Yeah, that's
the
nice.
Bailey's Marvel, I really like. I'm not a Hayden lover, but the Bailey's Marvel I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Having Bombay as part of the parentage.
Hoping this is fully ripe.
It is. Nice little resiny-ness in it.
Yeah, I like it at this stage of ripeness. It is a little bit underripe. It's got sort of a tartness to it.
What variety is this?
It's cack.
It's cack. Mm-hmm.
But when it gets a little riper, the flavor changes quite a bit. But at this level, I like it, and actually I like it at the ripe stage too, fully ripe.
Yeah, I like this a lot. A little chalkiness, but a good chalkiness. A little citrusy too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a real tang to it.
Mm-hmm. I just put a cack tree in about 4 or 5 months ago because I tasted one this year and I really liked it a lot, so I put one in. But I heard it's a big tree. Is that true? Is that true?
Not,
Not bad.
not especially. I top worked it onto another tree,
That's a good mango.
and it's it's vigorous, but not crazy vigorous. I mean, it's sort of typical mango growth.
Yeah, because since I
would
put
say.
it in, it's flushing its second time already. So.
So you get your knife and fork out ready for next year. For that one.
Yeah. Since I seen you last time, I put in 10 Super Alfonsos, 15 gallons.
Oh my.
I put 10 of them in since I seen you last.
Yeah, I'd say that is a big statement that you like that variety a lot. Well, off to our next thing here, with next mango variety. This is trying to find a ripe one here. This is and so it's this I think is going to be fine. It's just that we didn't have a lot to choose from that would be ripe. But here you are with your itty bitty piece there, and there's more.
And what is this
one? This is Johangear.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Real refreshing taste, I remember. I would like to have this tree, but I don't see it for sale anywhere. Do you have them? No?
I don't think I have it right now. It's one that I graft myself.
I would love to have this one.
So I will graft you.
This is different than any other mango I've ever eaten, but a very refreshing taste. I remember, I think last year, the year before, we did a video, and I was here for this one, and I really liked it. But I haven't seen anywhere to buy a tree.
Yeah, I will work on making you one.
Yeah, anyone that has multiple trees at their home, this would be a really great variety to mix in, because I can't think of any other mango that tastes anything like this one. It's really a refreshing, nice taste.
No fiber in the fruit.
No, I like that one a lot.
The tree is fairly small too.
And you would wonder why not more propagated. How's the production?
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of it is that like it doesn't really look like a attractive mango, and a lot of
like
times,
Pina Colada.
Yeah, a lot of times people like to see like a yellow fruit, or like we have this pretty skin
I
on
wouldn't say
it.
a lot of time. I would say most of the time.
Yeah, but you can't judge a fruit by its skin. You got to go beneath the skin and to.
Peach cobbler, Pina Colada are perfect examples, right?
Okay, so we are working our way through this. It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it, right?
Absolutely. Oh my. What one we got here?
Well, see what you think, and then I'll give you the name, because
maybe a seedling.
No, it's not actually.
Wow, what a nice smell.
I'm going to check and see if another side of the fruit is better. I don't.
Stupa Saigon?
No. This is Sanpari, but I think that side of the fruit might have been overripe. This side that looks like it's going to be better. You would think that the whole fruit would ripen at the same time, but that's not always the case.
And how's the production on this tree?
It actually produces pretty well in Florida. Some of the Indian varieties don't produce that well, but this one does. How's this one? Does that taste better than the last one?
Same.
Same?
Yeah, that one maybe was a little bit more riper than this one. Yeah, nice Indian flavor. Rich. I like that one. I have the white Pari, but I've never seen this tree for me to be propagated to buy out. They're always out.
Yeah, it's tough. I have to graft my own, and there's only so much time and energy I have for that. Hopefully I'll get more grafted in the next few months.
But the fact that it's a good production and the Indian flavor, it's nice to know that it's productive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know, it's completely fiberless as far as I can tell. It's
Completely.
just melts in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. A mid-late season, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, Johangear, I would love to have these two. I like that. I like that flavor a lot. I'll bet you Scott likes that one, doesn't he?
Scott likes all sorts of
Yeah.
of those. Let's see what we have here. There's this, I think this is going to be riper side.
Look at the juice pouring out. Oh, Ryan. The one I forgot about.
Well, this is not Ryan.
No?
No.
I don't know this taste at all. I haven't tasted this year, whatever it is. I like the taste a lot, though.
Yeah, it's a really rich flavor.
Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, I didn't have one this year.
Might not have ever had one. Who knows? It's the him cigar that USDA has, which is
so that means the one I have is not going to taste like this.
I think it's the variety that is available in Florida in general.
So,
it's not the same him cigar as the Indian, the one grown in India.
I see.
But it's got got a lot of flavor. Does well in Florida, and I think a lot of times what happens is people bring a seed over.
Yeah.
Without inspection,
Right.
and so they plant the seed, and the fruit the fruit that comes from the seed that was planted doesn't always match the parent.
Do you have any grafts on your property of that one?
This is from something I grafted. I top worked a tree with this.
And you got graft wood where?
That was, it's the USDA originally. I didn't get it from the USDA, but
right, that's what I was wondering.
it's what it doesn't match the description of what is grown in India, but it's really good.
It's really good.
So yeah, people, even though it doesn't look the same and possibly doesn't taste the same, it seems that everybody who really likes the him cigar in India really likes this mango.
Makes sense. So, do you have a him cigar tree, or do you just have it grafted onto trees, grafted only?
I might have a few, 3-gallon or something.
No, I meant any big trees that you put in the ground.
I just top worked ones that were already established, and so that way I get a lot more fruit.
Yeah, I have a big him cigar tree. It doesn't taste like that. So yeah, significantly different, I think.
Yeah, and of course every year can be a little bit different, and your conditions are quite a bit different than mine. It's like you have rich soil and the water table's pretty close. Yeah. And I'm up on sand, and the tree has to be pretty darn old to get down into the water here.
And how did your tree do this year? That him cigar?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
They're good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. I have a pretty big tree, but no fruit. Last year it did real well. This year, none.
Oh well, maybe next year will be a great year.
I hope. Yeah, I have a very nice tree. Okay.
So, yeah, not sure if you're going to like this one, right?
so the ones that you grafted, that you have of the him cigar, how's the production on it? How was it?
Very good, yeah.
It was very good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
There's one end, like right here, don't eat that, because that looks like it's a little discolored. I think that it might have dropped on the bottom of the fruit here, so.
I think Margaret probably liked this one. You like this one? Yeah. To me, it tastes pretty close to Glen. Very nice. Bit fiberless. Sweet.
It's like, yeah, Glen has a more firmness to the flesh, I think, and this is just, melt in your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely melts.
I think there's a few more flavors going on with it than are in Glen.
Is that from that tree that I saw that you grafted, the Ryan? It was like a big stump, and you got 4 branches coming off of it?
We only got 1 fruit from that, and it was not a great Ryan year.
Oh.
Ryan usually produces quite a bit of his large fruit, but this year was not the case. And so we have, we just had maybe 10 fruit, 1 from this tree, maybe 9 from the other tree.
And the other tree is 18 years old?
Pretty close, yeah.
Pretty close, yeah. Very nice.
So we have 1 more fruit to taste.
Okay.
So, just not sure how juicy it's going to be, so I'll try and... Oh, there we go.
Okay. Not really any smell on this one. What one's this?
Well, see if you taste it and see if you can guess it.
It's like lemon zest.
It's slightly underripe, so it gets a little bit more tartness to it, but it's not lemon zest. So probably your second or third guess would be the variety that it is.
Well, it doesn't look like lemon meringue, but I guess that's one of them, or orange sherbet.
Okay. Those are all good guesses, but this is actually very slightly underripe Pina Colada.
Wow. I've eaten about 50 of these in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And the ones that I've been eating don't taste like this.
But you like those too?
Uh-huh. Yeah. The ones I've been eating seem much more potent. I mean, this is really good, but I mean, the flavor was more of a bang, wow, as soon as you chewed it the first time. Yeah. To me, that tastes a little less mellower than the ones I've been eating, but the flavor is great. How did your tree do on that?
It's our first year to have fruit,
first year.
because I top worked half of a fairly large tree, and so it was busy growing for a few years. I'm trying to think of exactly when I top worked that. It was possibly 4 years ago. But anyway, first year for fruit, and that's
Good
been
for
a
you.
real treat. It's,
I have a real nice sized tree, but I've never got a fruit on it yet. Tree's really a good looking tree, nice size, really healthy, but and the flowering on it has flowered, but not greatly, but hasn't produced a fruit yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, I hope.
How long has it been in the ground?
5-6 years.
It's time.
And I put it in as a 25-gallon tree, so
Yeah.
it's a nice sized tree. There's no fruit yet.
So Bill, out of all these varieties that we just tasted, could you sort of come up with your top 3?
Well, definitely Jakarta.
So
I really like CAC a lot.
Okay.
And for third, Johangear and Sanpari, I'll put.
They're just they're tied for
They're
third
tied
place.
for third. They're both
they
really
both got
good.
the bronze, so
Yeah.
they're sharing the bronze.
Yeah, and I like the him Sagar a lot too. There's none of them that I would like from 1 to 10. Any of those I would give any less than an 8. I really like all of them. a lot.
Yeah, it was a really nice selection.
I'm really surprised with the Him Sagar. I thought that was pretty exceptional. I've eaten quite a few of them, and that one is better, for sure. For sure.
Well, great. Well, thanks very much for helping us taste these.
You're welcome.